Alright, so this song, Time Machine, I'm gonna work on this. This is one that I really want to put on my album. I had this dream, and this is why I still want to do it. So I had this dream, and I watched like this episode of like Ancient Aliens, and this guy, I forget what his name was, but he solved, Albert Einstein's calculations, which led him to know how a time machine might be possible, but we don't have necessarily like the amount of energy and power it would take to actually, do that. But that was really cool. And I was doing a lot of healing. So I had this dream where, like his time machine was actually in my dream, but I went into the time machine, but a lot of our dreams or like imagination or things we think about definitely only come from what we've experienced, and that's why we can't know or even try to imagine what even just like different colors would look like that we don't know exist, because we can only imagine what we've seen and experienced. So this dream was really cool because, okay, so I was in the time machine. I went back in time to this, in a nutshell, just, even like anybody's experience, if you've ever like been super close with someone and ends up like really bad and a lot of pain. But this dream, I went back in time and then to like one of the first days I interacted with this person, and I was the only one who knew how everything would pan out. So I was like just there, and it was like the person had no idea how it was going to pan out. So it gives you this weird feeling, and I don't think you could probably experience that in real life unless you like literally go into a time machine. So just that feeling was crazy, and I was like, wow, I had a dream where I experienced this feeling that's really not possible. That's why I want to finish this song, because I'm into that kind of stuff. So this is what I have so far. I tried creating what it might sound like walking in a lab or something and pressing all the buttons, getting ready for the time machine, then walking into it, opening the door and like shutting it, and then maybe what it would sound like going back in time. So I did a lot of reversed like voice, and then I added a lot of emotion. So this is what I have so far. So it's like going back, reversing all the memories to the start. I did write lyrics at first, but I instead turned it into like a vocal little effect for the background, because I think I could do better with the songwriting. But I like how the vocal in this adds, it's kind of soothing and adds a lot of emotion. I'm gonna write new lyrics. And it builds up, but the cool thing is I let this project go because I healed a lot from, this experience, but I came back to it and came up with this, crazy break. So it's like, pretty wild. It gives me a little bit of like Labyrinth vibes. I know he does cool stuff like that and plays with arrangements. There's everything. So this is very unexpected for it to transition into some crazy thing like that. So that's where I am with this, and this is the first one I definitely want to work on for the album. And So I'm gonna do some more songwriting. I usually just use my phone, but it's kind of recording this, so I'm gonna just use a pen and paper, but I'm gonna start a video of me trying to come up with some better lyrics, I guess. So I'm gonna pause this one. All right, so I'm gonna start trying to make some lyrics. So probably think of, so maybe for the verse, you know, I could do, let's just see what comes to my mind. And then I'll think about the structure and like this, how many, if I want to do like a lot of words in once, or maybe drag it, you know, that, the rhythm and all that. But let me see what I got. So I know that I want to like really get down and establish and portray the feeling of going back in time and feeling of you being there back at like one of the first interactions with somebody where the, you know, connection was severed and they have no idea how it pans out, but you do. So this is pretty interesting because it'll be called Time Machine. And I portray what it might sound like in the beginning, so I could, maybe I'll just do a storyline of the dream or something. I don't know, but let's see if I can come up with something cool. So I'm gonna write down like verse 1. I'm gonna come up with a melody. I'm gonna turn this down. Maybe in this part, I'll go along with the lyrics, the first ones I did. So like, hands is history about to meet you for the first time. Left a precaution, thought I would die. Reflections, acceptance. You're meeting me without the judgment, 'cause you're unaware of how you've been down. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Hard. All right, let me think. So I'm gonna do that for that part. So that melody. I could do that and then change it up the 3/4 of the way. So it kind of follows like the, but I go lower. So should I do metaphors too, or should I be literal, or artsy and abstract? I could explain maybe the healing, the experience. You know, thought I could not move forward and learned how to let go. It's cool. So then it might become like a relatable song. So, all of these years, I'm just gonna wing it. All of these years, all of these years, I thought I would not. All of these years, I really thought it's gonna hit. And I'm being very honest. I really thought all of these years, I really thought I didn't know how to start to let go. All of these years, I really thought I didn't know how to start to let go. Really thought what did I just say? I gotta pause this so I can replay it. Hold on, this is my memory, I swear. Alright, so, really thought I didn't know how to start to let go. And then I'll do some fast thing, like whatever. Alright, let me check my texts real quick. It's not your business. Alright. Alright, so all of these years I really thought I didn't know how to start to let go. Back and forth, so much. Maybe I'll do that because it goes well with the little thing, so it won't sound messy and complicated. So this will be the speedy part. So back and forth, back in fourth. I don't know if there's a U in that word, fourth. It probably is. So, all of these years I really thought I didn't know how to start or let go. Back and forth, 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 da 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 da. And then I'll go back into the regular melody. Back and forth, up and down. Okay, let me think. All of these years, so it's basically, this whole first part is like I didn't know I could let go, or I didn't know how to. And that includes a lot of healing too, so I should probably talk about healing. Back and forth, how do I heal? I also got very frustrated that it was like years, and I thought it was crazy for still thinking about this stuff. So, back and forth, back and forth, how do I feel? I'm so mad I can't. Yeah, I guess I'll bring it back to the let go. I'm so mad I can't let go. Alright, this is what I got so far. All of these years I really thought I didn't know how to start or let go. Back and forth, how do I heal? I'm so mad I can't let go. That's cool. That's very cool. And I just gotta do a similar thing for this part, or I could be like have Jedi mind tricks and make it unexpected, because you would expect me to do the same melody, and everything, but I do change it up here, and then I do something unexpected there. So I should probably just do this again, because get the feeling going and flowing. All right, so I talked about all this time I didn't know how to let go, which is here, and I show my anger and frustration. So now I should probably start talking about the time machine. Should I talk about the cool things, like, the whole glass tube with the lasers? Let's see. I'm gonna go from here and see if I think of, let me just walk, let me just step into this machine. I don't know. Let me just step into the machine. I can't breathe, know that I'll sleep. Alright, to this machine. Grammar, into the machine. I think it's to this machine, but whatever, I don't really care. I want to tie it back to, going to the machine to go back to the first interaction. Let me just step into the machine. I can't breathe, but it's definitely. How do I say that in 2 syllables? But it's definitely you. I guess I could do that. But it's definitely worth. Let's try that. Let me go try it from here. All of these years I really thought I didn't know how to start or let go. Back and forth, how do I heal? I'm so mad I can't let go. Just step into the machine. I can't breathe, but it's definitely worth all. So then I go back to this higher melody. Definitely going back to the very first time. Okay, going back. Very first time, without time, I saw you. Going back to the very first time I saw you, but I'm the only one who knows. That's cool. Here, I guess I would go back to my first lyrics, so. Hand in hands is history about to meet you for the first time after a break heartache, thought I would die. Reflections, acceptance. You're meeting me without the judgment, 'cause you're unaware of how we panned out. So I'm gonna fix up, you know, this kind of big mess, because some of the levels are off, like volume, panning, I could do better, and then I'm gonna convert it really quick and just, you know, open a new project where I start recording these vocals. Alright, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, this is what I got so far for the recording the vocals. All of these years I really thought I didn't know how to start to let go. Back and forth, how do I heal? I'm so mad I can't let go. Let me just step into the machine. I can't breathe, but it's definitely worth going back to the very first time I saw you, but I'm the only one who knows. Hands is history. I better meet you for the first time after heartbreak, heartache, thought I would die. That's kind of really it so far. Then I gotta do the second verse and write that, but yeah.